Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is the 15th of December, therefore I'll be playing another Christmas themed game for you. Now the game I've decided to choose today is James Pond 2 for the Game Boy Advance, and I'm going to tell you what I know about this game. So James Pond 2, or Codename Robocod, also known as Super James Pond on the Super Nintendo and Game Boy in North America, and Super James Pond 2 in Europe, is a 1991 platform video game. It is the second installment in the James Pond series after James Pond, Underwater Agent, and was developed by the same British teams as the original. The title music by Richard Joseph is a marimba-heavy rendition of the RoboCop film theme. James Pond 2 was originally released on the Amiga, Atari, ST, and Sega Genesis in 1991 by 3 different publishers. And get ready for this. It was next ported to the Amiga AGA, the Amiga CD32, the Game Gear, the Commodore 64, the Master System, PC, Acorn Arcademies, I'm not sure what that is, Game Boy and SNES. It was later redeveloped and released as a budget title for the Game Boy Advance, the Nintendo DS, the PlayStation, and the PlayStation 2, as a download on the PlayStation Portable, also known as the PSP, and the PlayStation 3, via the PlayStation Network Store, and the Nintendo Switch. As for the gameplay, James Pond starts outside Santa's toy workshop. There are numerous doors, each of which lead to a stage with many different themed levels. There are 50 levels in total. Meanies lurk in these levels, and come in many forms. There are no weapons in this game, so James Pond must jump on them to defeat them. After completing the 2 doors, James Pond moves on to another door, where a guardian awaits. James Pond's body armor enables him to extend his body vertically to incredible lengths, and grab hold of the ceiling or platforms above him. This allows him to travel along the ceiling and drop on the top of an unsuspecting enemy, or get to the otherwise inaccessible areas. James Pond can also pick up items that provide points, power-ups, which include extra lives, and wings that grant James the ability to fly. From time to time, James Pond may enter vehicles, namely cars, planes, or flying bathtubs. As for the plot, it's rather simple. The game takes place immediately after its predecessor. Although Acme Oil Company has been destroyed by James Pond, his arch-enemy, Dr. Maybe, survived and has retreated to the North Pole, where he has taken over Santa's workshop. This is where the Christmas theme really sits in. So Dr. Maybe is holding Santa's workers hostage. In most versions of the game, they are penguins, and in some, they are elves, and has turned many of Santa's helpers into his own twisted and dangerous assistants. James Pond is recruited to infiltrate Santa's grotto, free the captive penguins, and retrieve the stolen toys for the children of the world, and defeat Dr. Maybe once and for all. This time, however, due to the greater risks involved in this mission, James Pond is given a robotic suit and the code name Robocod, which is a play on the film RoboCop. It's a great film if you've not seen it. I've seen all 3 of them, and I really recommend it. But in my opinion, the first RoboCop is the best one. Anyway, the suit gives Pond superhuman strength and agility, as well as enabling him to stretch his midsection almost indefinitely and reach otherwise impossibly high areas. In the original UK version of the game, the penguins were featured as in the in-game product placement for I should know how to say that. Mr. Vickety's Biscuit Company Penguins Biscuits. In the 1991 EA release of the US and Euro market, It featured the penguin in a Christmas scene in the box by illustrator Mark Erickson. According to the 1994 article in the UK, in the edition of PC Gamer, Penguin outsold arch-rival Kit Kat for the first time in the product's history, soon after the release of the game. So that's a nice bit of trivia for you. As for the reception, the UK magazine Ace gave the Amiga version a score of 934 out of 1000, calling it polished, playable and fun, and completely excellent. Electronic Gaming Monthly gave the SNES version a 5 out of 10, commenting that James' ability to make himself tall is quite interesting, but that is really the only special thing about him. Fans of Japan may be better off with his aquatic games. In their review of the Amiga CD32 release, they praised the soundtrack while writing that the garnishly colourful graphics tend to cause eye strain. The gameplay is mildly fun, but unexciting. That aside, that the extremely pixelated full-motion video intro is identical to the version to the less powerful Sega Genesis. Okay, so that's what I've managed to find, and as always, this comes straight from Wikipedia, so I'm sorry if my sentences sound a bit stilted, but I'm trying to retain what is coming from the website and try and put it into my own words as I'm recording it. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you James Pond Robocop 2 for the Game Boy Advance. Enjoy!